Welcome to Devil May Cry, the complete story. A classic story deserves a complete story, wouldn't you agree? We'll be covering the original storylines, and then eventually get to the reboot that all of you seem to hate. So let's jump right into the third game, because chronologically, that's what comes first, for no real reason at all other than they wanted to make the third game a prequel. Things begin with Dante, our hero, in his yet-to-be-named shop when a shady bald man named Arkham arrives and delivers an invitation to Dante from his brother Virgil. The invitation is an attack by demons, and Dante goes about killing the demons off in a stylish fashion. Once he finishes them off, a tower erupts from the ground right next to Dante's shop, and Dante senses that his brother is at the top of this tower. Dante begins his climb by killing off Cerberus and taking his weapons, and this is the pattern that he'll follow from this point on. Kill a boss, take a weapon. But then he runs into a woman who is attacking him, going by the name Lady. As he climbs the tower, we discover that Arkham and Virgil are working together to acquire half of the amulet that Dante is carrying. The amulet was given to Dante and Virgil by their mother, and Virgil and Arkham want to connect the demon world with the human world. The amulet, once completed, will allow them to create a Hellgate that can do just that. We discover that Arkham is actually Lady's father also, and that he killed her mother, and Lady is trying to get revenge on her father. After some sweet, dope, and crazy combos on demons, Dante makes his way to the top of the tower to face off against Virgil. The two of them have a blast while giving us a showtime of a fight, and eventually, Virgil defeats Dante. Virgil tapped into his demon powers first and has the power to defeat his brother. He takes Dante's half of the amulet, and he leaves his brother for dead. But Dante's sword rebellion has now tasted his blood, and it wakes up Dante's dormant devil powers. Dante takes off after Virgil. Nobody beats Dante. Virgil and Arkham begin to open up the doors of the Hellgate, but Virgil realizes that Arkham is more concerned about his daughter, and realizing that he doesn't need Arkham anymore, he removes him from the equation. Well, Dante then catches up to Virgil solo in the tower, trying to reactivate the tower. But Virgil can't seem to figure out how to reactivate the tower, and he decides maybe the blood of Sparta will do it. Since he and Dante are both children of Sparta, he decides to fight with Dante once again right here in the tower control room. The two of them are pretty equally matched at this point, and they're tearing each other apart until Lady shows up and stops them. But before anything else can happen, Arkham also arrives! It's revealed that he's been manipulating everybody up until this point, and he wants to enter the demon world so that he can get the Force Edge, which is said to contain most of Sparta's power, and he will rule the human world with it. He reveals what Virgil was missing to reactivate the tower, and that is apparently the blood of a priestess. Well, guess who his daughter is related to? One of the priestesses. And he cuts her, spilling her blood to activate the tower. And the tower begins to transform while Virgil escapes. Dante doesn't run off though. He begins to climb this new tower to stop Arkham, and he even fights with Lady for the right to end this properly. Dante chases Arkham all the way into the demon world, where Arkham has taken the form of Sparta's demon form, but it's too much power for Arkham, as he changes into a massive blob-like creature of power. But Sparta's power is too great, and Dante can't stop Arkham. That is until Virgil returns, and the two of them work together to drop Arkham together, while Dante is shouting, "Jackpot!" Man, that was stylish! Arkham is kicked out of the demon world, and Lady is standing there, ready to kill him. Back in the demon world, Dante and Virgil begin to fight it out to decide who will become the new owner of the Force Edge. Their fight is a blast, filled with dope and crazy moves, but in the end, Dante defeats Virgil, who stays behind in the demon world as the portal to the demon world closes. Dante is sad over the loss of his brother, but then he begins a demon-killing partnership with Lady. In the demon world, Virgil is insistent on growing stronger, even though he's been weakened, and he decides that he'll take his fight to Mundus, Sparta's old enemy. And that's where our first story ends. But this is only the beginning. Join me next time right here at Eligible Monster as we continue this story.